One. Happy holidays, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the No Fucks Podcast, even though we haven't been here for a while.
Nah, we was here
Merry,
last week.
yeah, but we're not here on normal time. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Ah,
Merry Chrysler. Fuck the Jews. Fuck. I don't know what Kwanzaa is. Do you know what Kwanzaa is? I don't know what Kwanzaa is.
I don't
I
know
think it's
what
African
Kwanzaa
holiday.
is, but there's also a new holiday that I just learned how to pronounce it. But
Is it
apparently
around?
it's for foundation. Well, no, it's for foundational Black Americans.
Is it around Christmas?
It's it was yesterday. I think.
It was. It's
Uh,
on.
I
They put it on Christmas.
I think I honestly don't know. I just seen it yesterday from this guy who is a foundational Black American. He put up a post. It was uh I think it was Santa Claus getting drop kicked
A
by this
native?
black
By a
by this
black native?
black dude, but a black dude in like a Greek robe type of John yoga
Yeah,
toga is that
a
toga?
toga?
Yeah, Greek,
Toga.
like he was in like a
Toga.
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 And I was
That
like,
was
what
a.
the fuck is this? Yeah,
So
I ain't know. So then it said hashtag Aruzu or Rusi. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know. But I was like, what the fuck is this? So I looked it up, and apparently it's a holiday celebrated by foundational Black Americans. I couldn't find the date. I also really didn't. Yeah, Aru Seals. I don't know.
Don't hurt
Couldn't tell you.
yourself, kid.
I don't know. But it's also a song by a
They have a
group
song?
called. No, it's a song title, also
Oh.
by a band group. A musical act, I guess, is the best thing you could call it, by FBA Big C. Uh, so yeah, but check that out. Um,
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be. That sounds pretty goofy. I definitely
happy.
want to do some
It's
searching around
actually it
that.
starts December 24th. That's the day it starts.
This this is a multiple day thing.
uh, it seems like it if it has a start date. Um,
They just took all the season's greetings. They were like, nah, 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 nah.
uh, yeah, I don't know. It's a Susi or a Rise Day. Yeah, like a Rise Day. That's more fucking American English. Every year. No, it's just December 24th. That's when it's celebrated.
Oh, that's
Uh,
fine. Christmas Eve. That's cool. It's whatever. They're going to
so
be
it
drop
says
kicking
on
Santas.
this day, foundational Black Americans should gift another person a book
Is that
that
your
will
ring
lift the
camera?
conscious, yeah, that will lift the consciousness of that person.
Sounds kind of religious. Sounds like the rapture.
This will pay homage to the foundational Black American ancestors who risked their lives learning how to read and teaching others how to read. Fam, let me tell you right now, any of my family that ever listens, anybody, if you give me a fucking book, swear to fucking God, never in your life,
It's an
never
ex-
in your fucking life, about lifting consciousness. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them niggas that died on boats. Fuck them niggas that died on plantations. I don't give a fuck. Please, ever in life, don't do that.
This
Ever.
100% sounds
Mm-mm.
like a Charlemagne fucking holiday that made up. Giving away, like, for higher consciousness and giving away books so that way people can read. That is,
So
that is a wild.
what's to celebrate this?
I don't know. I guess you're getting right behind it if you're beating up Santas. But I'm 100% for
Foundational.
Black Santas. 100%.
Yeah, no, this wasn't a Black Santa. That's what I first thought it was. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Black Santa beat up White Santa. Yeah, I get it. Pro Black, whatever. Now,
That
no,
sounds
this is a
super
whole,
goofy. And I like it. I
this is
like
a
it because
whole
it's goofy.
different thing. It's goofy.
But it sounds goofy. It sounds fucking a whole bunch of goof. Bunch of goofiness.
I'll send you the fucking picture.
But yeah, man, it's been fucking cold. It's been a cold Christmas this fucking year.
It's
Were
been
you
lit.
outside of you were out fucking driving around in this shit all weekend, right?
I was.
Have any crazy stories?
Nah, I didn't do no driving, no deliveries, cause last couple days before Christmas, I was trying to run around, do some shopping and shit. No,
Bro,
but it was good. My aunt, but
that last minute shopping shit is for the birds, bro. That
I
shit
like
is
it.
for the birds.
I
I hate
like
it
it.
because like all the stores are just fucking packed full of people that aren't doing nothing. They're just wandering about. I'm just like, get out of the way. Get your shit and
Oh
get out
yeah,
the
no, I
way,
like
bro.
it. I like that because they're wandering around while I'm in there for a mission. So it's great
Do you like the
because
obstacle course?
I do. I honestly don't mind telling people get the fuck out of my way. I really
Elbowing
don't.
grandmas?
Yeah, I
Like, get the
do.
fuck out the
I
way.
fucking, I fucking enjoy it.
Bro, we
Not gonna
tried to do
lie.
like a last minute shop like last night we tried to stop in at some place or no, Christmas Eve. We tried to stop into a fucking store and the parking lots were just packed. Couldn't find a fucking parking
Mm,
spot. It was cold as shit, so I'm not trying to walk the baby across a whole fucking parking lot. We just
I
fucking
see.
said fuck it. So it's not that important. So we had all the normal shit and all the. This is all just last ditch effort, like stocking stuffer bullshit, like bags of candy that the baby can't
Yeah,
even eat
see,
anyway. So
I'm salty because this is my first Christmas in years as an adult and in a relationship. So like
that shit's kind of
stocking
drawing.
stuffer. Well, no, stocking stuffers was a whole new thing to me because like I didn't have the stocking stuffer that I had as a child. I had like toys in that bitch. It wasn't never like candy or like nonsensical bullshit. It was
Mm-hmm.
like just like smaller toys that niggas really just didn't want to
Gift
wrap.
cards
Like,
and shit like
well, no,
that.
I mean like Tonka trucks and shit like that. Like like the Hot
Oh yeah,
Wheels
the
that
Hot
nobody wants
Wheels
to wrap.
cars.
Yeah, yeah, shit like that. Like toys, but just not shit that niggas want to wrap. So my girl was like, yeah, I got stocking stuffers for my mom. I'm like, oh, you just mean shit that just didn't, you didn't want to rap or didn't want to whatever. And then when she showed me, I'm like, oh, it's just a bunch of miscellaneous bullshit. Her mom got uh her a fucking stocking miscellaneous like came like it was good shit. I was just like, oh, like damn, I could have done this. Didn't even fucking think about that. Like as far as like an easy like, oh, I could buy a fucking stocking and just stuff it with fuck shit.
Uh
Like
huh.
that would be
Just
great.
go over to the fucking junk drawer that you went out and bought a bunch of fuck shit throughout the year. Just stuff it in there and be like, oh, here you go.
It'd be fucking great. But yeah, fucking funny. We had the Pollyanna at my job. It was $20 minimum. Um, we're all adults here, so alcohol is always the easiest way to go. Or you could just buy something fun that you would think somebody could use, like a George Foreman grill or something like that. So we're doing it. It's all good. This guy Jock, he uh buys a bottle of vodka, big fucking bottle of vodka, right? Doesn't wrap it. It's just in the wine and spirits bag or whatever bag, right?
Bastard.
So it's my turn. I'm like, fucking, I'm leaving here with alcohol today because I gave alcohol. I'm leaving with alcohol. So I see it. Boom. Well, I know what this is. Boom. Let me take it. Now I don't drink vodka, so one alcohol I don't fucking want. Get the bag. Look at it. Says New Amsterdam. I said, son of a bitch.
Oh, and he gave you a shitty one. Couldn't even got Tito's. Damn.
Says son of a bitch, and this motherfucker's pineapple. Ooh,
Oh,
hurting me here, fam,
ooh.
hurting me.
Trying to rub your tongue raw and it tastes like rubbing alcohol. I
Yeah,
remember
no, I'm
fucking.
salty.
I remember back in the day for I think for Christmas one year we bought a whole like we were young. I think we were just about 21 or younger, and we I think for Christmas somebody one of the homies got like a bottle of Everclear and then we just stuffed that bottle full of pineapple. Oh, when I tell you that those chunks of pineapple were the raunchiest things you could have eaten on this planet, bro. It was literally like just biting into Everclear as a solid. It was the
Mm-hmm.
grossest thing ever in my life.
Yeah,
It would
that's
get you
disgusting.
fucked up though. Fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, it's disgusting though.
Dude, I saw something in the you seen like the moonshine jars and shit? How they have
Yeah,
like
I
cherries and
bought
shit?
two of them. Yeah,
Do you know they have pickle? They have moonshine
that's
pickles?
disgusting.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, bro, who wants vinegar in your moonshine, which is gonna taste like vodka anyways? and then you're just biting into sour, gross pickles. Like I bought the cherries like a couple weeks ago, and those things were fucking gross. Like just chewing on them shit. Anything that's like super soaked in alcohol never really tastes
Yeah,
good.
I don't want the fruit. I just want the alcohol.
And it doesn't really get like I've never really gotten drunk off the fruit of the alcohol either. Like it's been the mixture of it, but like when bought the cherry moonshine stuff, like I was drinking the moonshine because it was tasting better than the fucking cherries were. Cherries were gross as fuck.
Yeah, it probably all depends on how long the cherries have been sitting in it.
Well, they've been sitting in it long enough to soak up the flavor of it. So, I mean, I would assume it's they're in there for. I don't know what the canning process for those moonshine jars are, but they got a couple of good ones. The butter pecan one is really fucking good, but there's like kind of milky-ish, so definitely wouldn't. I would vote against it.
Pie, John. I found that.
The apple pie one's slamming. The peach.
Yeah,
I haven't had the peaches, but I've seen the peaches in there too, and then I've also seen pineapple with pineapple chunks, and that just made me think of the fucking Everclear bottle, and I just fucking almost vomited in my mouth a little bit as I was walking to a liquor store. I was like, ugh, who would want that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's terrible. Fucking terrible.
You know what else is funny? I was like, there's still people that like Fireball. Like, we went over to a Christmas Eve party and stuff, and Buddy brought over a fucking candy cane that was just full of like the little airplane shots of Fireball. I just gave that as a gift to somebody. I was just like, damn, I can't believe people still drink that shit.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
I did want to get the bottle of that peanut butter whiskey though, that Screwball.
That's what I was looking for, honestly. But they don't. The one thing I don't like about that big Total Wine down in Delaware is like I feel like they're a little bougie when it comes to the shit they have. Like I was looking for some wine that like usually every other fucking liquor store has, and they didn't have it. I'm like, weird. I was looking for Screwball, didn't have it. I was looking for like a couple Japanese whiskeys, like a Suntory and shit, didn't have it. And I'm like, well, damn, y'all don't even have this Japanese.
Well,
whiskey.
were you looking in the whiskey section? Like, because they do hide shit.
I looked
there.
all through it.
That's probably why.
Through it, like because I found because they have a little section that's like the Japanese, and then it's around the world or whatever else. So like it's right next to the little Japan. I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know, but I was a little overwhelmed with everything in there. I was also in a rush because the Pollyanna was Wednesday, so this is Tuesday night. I'm out here fucking
trying to go just quickly walk in, grab something, and get the fuck home.
Right, I was looking for a gift set, which I ended up finding. I found a Jim Beam gift set. So it was like a bottle of Jim Beam and then like a glass that had Jim Beam logo on it. Shit, whatever. The guy that got that, he really liked it. He liked Jim Beam, so that was clutch.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But the guy that got the vodka, funny enough, he gets his gift near the end, and it's fucking a bottle or a canister of Armor All glass wipes, disinfectant glass wipes,
and vodka.
And no.
This is the guy.
Yeah, this is the two that gave. This is the guy that bought the vodka. And he got two tree ornaments, air fresheners.
Damn.
2 tree air fresheners. That's what he got. You know what the even better, funnier thing is?
He doesn't have a car.
Nope, takes the bus. And he's a little special. He's the one that farted in his face, and I was like, oh, I committed a hate crime, I think. Yeah, that's him.
God, yeah, because you're fucking beating up on handicaps.
I didn't know you was there,
man.
So, yeah,
he roll up on you?
Kind of, yeah. I already had my back turned, and he was putting something away that was underneath the table that I was at. I had ripped ass. I didn't know Bull was there. I turned around and see Bull still bent there. I'm like, damn, dog.
What's that taste like?
You shouldn't be there.
Said I had a cheesesteak with onion and ketchup on it for lunch. You taste that?
That was fucked. So then one of my other coworkers went up to him and was like, hey, can I get those air fresheners? I was like, damn, dog, how you gonna take his air fresheners? What the fuck?
Take his present.
Nigga gonna go home with nothing. He thought it was a gag gift. He was like, oh, it was a gag gift. But everybody was mad as shit. I was like, yo, who bought that? Yo? Why? I don't even think that shit was $20.
No, that shit was definitely. He went to the fucking. Was it a small pack or was it like the big like Clorox
It
wipe
was
container of the Armor All
it was like
wipes?
a big container, like where you would pull out the tissues and like rip them off, like a big
Yeah,
container like
yeah. I was
that.
gonna say if it was the smaller one, he definitely got that shit at the car wash out on like on the way to work. Stopped at a car wash real quick, put the quarters in the machine, got them the air fresheners and the wipes. That's crazy.
This
He gonna
kid
be on the
is
bus fucking wiping his seat down with Armor All, slipping and sliding all over the place.
the kid that got it is a fucking, he's like 21, 22. He's like really into his fucking truck. He's got some truck, heavy duty, super duty, something, whatever. It's like lifted off the ground even more, big fucking tires, and he's got an Instagram name on the truck. Truck's nothing great.
Oh, bro,
Truck is
that
nothing special.
that shit drives me up a
Um,
wall.
yeah.
These
He comes in, he'll be like, yo, I want to do this to my truck. I was looking at this and I want to do that. I want to put chrome here. And I'm just like, oh. He's like, yeah, but that's just expensive. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, man. Sounds cool.
don't
He's like, yeah, I'm
care.
going to do it. Right. I don't know anything about trucks, bro. I'm just thinking, like, when I see your truck, gas. Like, how much gas is this costing you? And I know roughly how much you make.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
how?
Bro, that shit
Good
drives me
luck
up a
to you.
wall though. That's fucking the putting your Instagram name on
Mm-hmm.
your fucking truck,
Yeah.
like to just that's you're gonna be your claim to fame. You're gonna be driving down like either H2O or cruising weekend, and someone's gonna see your truck and like, bro, why would you want to brand yourself like that? Like, you can't do anything illegal, and they all usually are like deviants or derelicts.
Yeah, he
Always out
likes
there
to race
doing
and
bullshit.
shit.
Yeah. Why are you
Yeah.
putting a billboard of your name on the side of it? Like all it takes, everybody's got a camera now. Anybody filming, like one, you already got to like worry about your license plate, but now you got to worry about your name being on the side of the truck, so that way the cops come. Hey, buddy, what's up? Saw you down Aramingo Ave. Hit some old lady. What's going on? You come with us. Fucking I just never understood it. And like and it's always like they're always pieces of shit too. Like 90% of them. Like they're like
Facts.
it's cool to me, but like, it's a piece of shit. Like you're not driving around a fucking Lambo truck or nothing like that or a Bentley truck. Like it's a you're lifted C10 or whatever and you're outside of Philadelphia. Like you're not in the mud at all.
Yeah, no. It like I could understand if his car like looked unique and like cool and like all right, yeah, like you like did graphic design or something and like their car was wrapped in like something you did and you want to advertise that and like
Mm-hmm.
but like your truck is just fucking silver. It has little lights inside the wheel well, so it shines, so
Bro.
you like it illuminates the fucking wheels,
It's
and
so
that's
fucking
it.
stupid.
Like that's it. That's all your truck has, and
Oh,
big
well, I'm
fucking
gonna do
tires.
this and that and this and that. And like, all right, buddy. Well, let's see you in like 10 years when you're driving us a normal stock Jeep. All right, we'll see you then with your Instagram name on the side of your shit. Everybody just
Fuck
wants to
it.
try and get famous, and like you just putting a bare minimum of like an Instagram name on your truck. Like, oh, we take cool pictures because you take filters. You put filters on your truck. You think that shit's gonna get you laid, bro? Nobody gives a fuck about your dumb old 2005 fucking pickup truck with some lights in it. Nobody cares. But
Yeah,
I
no,
digress. That shit just
yeah,
drives me up a wall. Like
yeah. No,
I'm like,
I'm right there with you. I never realized I parked next to him the other day, one day this week at work, and I usually never do because I like to park near the front door, and he likes to park in the middle of the parking lot because he likes to walk. Weirdo.
no, he
Uh,
just wants
but
everybody to park around his truck.
that could possibly be it too.
I want to be in the middle. I want everybody to be parking around me.
That's very possible. Because J Dub has a truck, and like him and J Dub, I guess. I think that's what it is. He likes to park next to J Dub and have fucking
Yeah,
fun
truck
trucks or
gang,
whatever.
truck gang.
Um, but yeah, I backed in there. I backed in next to parked next to him, and I look at his truck, and I'm like, "Oh, you have your fucking Instagram name on your window. You're a fucking faggot." Like, just call faggot, bro. Like why? I was like, this thing isn't even cool. Like, there's nothing about it that I would even want to check out your Instagram for just by looking at your truck. Like, there's nothing where I'm like, oh yeah, I want to see more what he's got going on with this truck. Like, what's under the hood? Nothing.
He's
Like
he's
nothing.
just gonna send you. He's just gonna be videos of him scrubbing his fucking wheels and fucking shocks, make shit look
It's
shiny,
like
so that way they shine the light on it.
J Dub's got a basic Dodge something. I don't know truck names, but like fucking this bull will be coming in talking about like what he's gonna be doing with his truck and what his truck can do, and he was racing and whatever. Will definitely beat you off the line. Like my truck will definitely get you off the line, and just dust you on the highway. Like we could take it right down here. And the fool's was like, nah, I'm pretty sure, like whatever. And J Dub's like, anytime you want, young buck, I promise you that truck out there will take you. And I'm like, see, that's a problem. You want somebody to look at your Instagram and your truck and it's cool, and like this old man in his truck that's just a basic 2018
Just
Dodge
gonna smoke
Ram.
you.
Yeah, it's
Just gonna
cook your
smoke
shit.
you.
Like,
And I always love the fact that the people will try and be like, all right, yeah, I got this big truck. Like, now I've made it jacked up and, like, everything. And then I'm like, I'm going to go race it. Like, you're driving a fucking moving van now because it's that big. And now you want it to also go fast? Like, the mathematics don't work, buddy. Something that's big and heavy isn't going to be quick. It's going to be slow. Like, people can make crazy amounts of power and stuff. Like, the technology for stuff is, like, insane nowadays, but like just don't, if you're gonna build something to go fast and to be like racing, do build something to race. Like, and also don't do this to your daily. If you're gonna make it something big, make it so it goes in the mud and pulls stuff and does stuff. And don't put your Instagram name on it until it's cool.
Right.
Unless you're looking for somebody to be like, oh bro, I saw you on Instagram. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to help you build your car. Which doesn't happen. That happens to nobody.
Ever.
One of the big YouTubers isn't just going to come out here and be like, yo, saw your piece of shit 2004 truck on Instagram, sending you $50,000 to make it cool. No, doesn't happen.
Right, because why wouldn't you just find a person that truck's already cool?
Mm-hmm.
And that's older.
I mean, I get it. I
Already
get it.
cool.
I get the goal to become content creator or whatever and get, but like, also, I don't think cars and trucks get, like, cars and trucks, you're not going to be like, you're not fighting with the chicks that are putting up titties and ass on Instagram. You're not making it. You're better off making fucking TikToks and then getting into a TikTok beef and telling people like, hey man, I'm going to crush my truck if I don't get like 100,000 subscribers on my Instagram. Like, I've seen people do that and they get fucking all these likes and comments and like, and new followers and shit. So, like, that shit works, but you just putting a name on your piece of shit 2004 is not going to do it, buddy. Maybe you need to pull them to the side and be like, hey, man, if you want to make anything of yourself, scrape that fucking name off your truck.
Yeah, I'm going to let him be a failure in life.
Watch like 2 weeks from now, he's got fucking a million million followers on Instagram. Buys this brand new truck.
Breaking news in the NFL: the Broncos fired their head coach.
Shocker.
Getting his ass whipped 51-14 last night on national television.
Shocker.
That was disgusting. Fucking man, 51. You let Baker Mayfield. It was a bum. 51. Bad time out here.
Bro, I know everybody in Denver right now is super sick about that Russell Wilson fucking trade and deal. That shit's fucking
bomb.
Yeah, I don't know why they picked him up and then also gave him all of that fucking money. Like, that shit was pitiful. I will say that was the one good thing about like Christmas and shit, because you had like the Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day games and shit, especially with it being Saturday and Sunday for the holiday.
Right.
So that shit was definitely lit because it was just all day football for both days. That shit was fucking sick.
Yeah, it was nice. And then you got football tonight.
Yeah, Monday night. It would be nice to have a couple more games or something, but whatever. Packers can't be choosers. So But yeah, football game.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Salty
I
about
saw
that
that
Eagles game.
coming.
Not
I
really though.
mean,
It was a good game.
yeah.
I liked it for watching it. I mean, the ending of it sucked, but we now know Minshew. I can't wait to. I haven't turned on like WIP today, but I'm sure all Philly radio is just gonna be fucking. They should have played Hurts. They should have played Hurts. He
Yeah.
wanted to play. When
I was listening to 97.5 The Fanatic this morning. Um and a lot of them were already not caring. Like they like the hosts of the shows on 97.5 that whole week were really good at getting people to not give a fuck about this game.
yeah, I
Especially
noticed.
once Hurts
Mm-hmm.
was ruled out because they're like, yo, we can lose this game and we just got to beat the Saints and we're fucking
Mm-hmm.
great. So like, it doesn't fucking matter. So like, when I got on today, it was just all, yeah, we're gonna crush the Saints. Jalen Hurts has already said he's gonna play. Like he's probable to play Sunday. So like, we're fucking gravy. Like number one spot. You know, they're already talking about who they're gonna sit next week. So I don't know what's over on WIP, but at least
I'm
97.5,
sure it's
man.
the exact same because they did the exact same thing too. Because like everybody was
Mm-hmm.
gung ho, like yo, we got to take Dallas's Christmas presents. We got to go down there and beat Dallas for the second time and clinch the number one and not have any problem. And then like Jalen got hurt, or they had the MRIs and shit and said that he was probably going to be sitting out or that he's injured. And then the
Right.
whole attitude just changed. Like, oh well, he really doesn't have to play, and I think we should probably sit him out for probably the rest of the season and just take the. We don't have to win this game. We can clinch. We gotta beat the Saints
Right.
because like then we get our pick is better. Because I think they're at like a top.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a number 5 pick for the draft right now. So I mean, it is wild that like they were like, oh yeah, it should be an easy game, easy dub, but like I mean, he doesn't have to play. They should be able to go down there and just handle business anyways. And if they lose, we know what happened. So, and it's just funny to see that.
My my whole thing all week was like, I get it. Teams 13-1, fucking rolling through most teams. Some hiccups here and there, but still catching dubs. Like
Mm-hmm.
I get the confidence, but it was just like as being a non-fan and just like a person watching it and listening, I'm like, y'all are fucking so confident that like it's
Yeah,
just an
super hypocrisy
easy
too.
lose to the Cowboys, even if like you lose to the Cowboys, you're just automatically gonna walk into New Orleans and just smoke them. Like that's a guarantee. The same way the sun's gonna rise, the Vikings are still gonna lose, which they haven't. So they're now one game behind. Like nobody took that into account. It was just, oh yeah, the Vikings, fuck them. Like they're gonna, I guess they're gonna lose all the games. Like where it's never gonna come down to possibly last game of the year of can't afford a loss. Really depend. Like yeah, you have the tiebreaker, but who the fuck knows like how that like I don't know. Like if you lose to the Saints, then you have to win week 16, week 18 just to get number one seed. Like that's a big difference. Like people on like 97.5 are like, oh yeah, we win game, we can rest them up until divisional round in the playoff. I'm like, y'all are so confident that games are just already dubs and that this might
Mm-hmm.
not come down to like week 18 fucking last second drive of holy shit, we're now talking 1 seed or 5 seed. And we thought we were going to get a first round bye to, oh fuck, now we have to play next week and Jalen Hurts is like it's just wild that like no other scenario is being ever thought out and played out from an Eagles fan. It's just I love it. I love it because when something does happen, oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait.
And
Lane Johnson's
it's not
already
like the
rolled out.
Vikings don't play like a bad team either. Like so, like they play Green Bay, so like that should be a dub for the Vikings. And then who do they play
Could
week
be.
18? Where did that game go? I was just looking at. No, they play the Bears. I mean, you can lose to the Bears, but like possibly. So,
I
but
could
not
see
if
him
it's on
losing
the
to the
line and
Packers
stuff.
because the Packers have to win if the Packers want to get into the playoffs. So the Packers are. I don't know. That's going to be a good game because both teams are playing for something. Packers trying to play in. Vikings,
Yeah,
ideally, you're trying to get that number one seed. I would
it is
think.
wild to see like like how it's gone up. Like some of it, like most years, it's usually like there's a super sprinkle of teams that like there'll be a team that gets into like that 7 and fucking 8, but like this year, like everybody's like even if like you like with the Eagles being now 13-2, like they still gotta play for the rest of the fucking season, possibly to not to clinch a spot. So or to at
Well,
least
no, to
I mean
clinch
they're
the
in,
number
but
one
like
seed.
they
Yeah.
clinch the number one seed. So, but like there's been definitely a couple years where like a 7 and 8 team gets in, and the number one seed didn't have to play for like the last like 3 weeks. Like
Did you guys
it's
play the Niners?
no, I don't think we've played the
No.
Niners yet because that's like a big
See,
if for everybody. Everyone's like, oh man, like the Niners, they could really do it.
I'm looking at the schedule. There's 2 games left, and the Niners are 11-4. So in theory, if the Eagles lose 2 more and the Vikings or the Niners win 2 more, it would be a tie-in schedule, tie-in record, and they have a better conference record.
Yeah, I
I
don't know
don't
how
know. It's
that
also
works.
wild to me, how like everybody's talking about the Eagles being like the best team in the NFC, clearly, whatever, whatever. But like the Vikings are literally right there, 1 loss away, and then the Niners are 2 losses away. But it's just all Eagles, Eagles, Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Weird,
Yeah, it's
so
definitely a
weird.
strange fucking whatever. But yeah, how'd Christmas go for you, Buck? Did you do any
Uh,
like running around and shit like that?
Christmas Day was yesterday. We just went to because we're gonna go to my mom's also, but my mom has the flu, possibly
Ooh.
flu or Rona, not sure. But she's sick, so just went to her mom's. Christmas Eve, we went to her other house and did Christmas dinner there, kind of. Christmas Eve dinner, we exchanged gifts and shit. That's where I got my drone. Um, got a PJ set. Love pajama sets. Got a bag of tea.
Are you a pajama kind of guy?
At least around the house, like if I don't have to necessarily wear the sweatpants that I was just wearing or going to wear, the next day or something like that. Like, yeah, that's lit.
Yeah, I'm not a pajamas kind of person. Like in the crib,
What do
I'm
you mean?
sweatpants or fucking basketball shorts. Like
That's the
that's
thing. Like, these pajama pants are no different than sweatpants. I mean, they're just a little lighter. And essentially, like, in my mind, like, all right, I don't. If I take a shower, right? Like, I used to like just take a shower, go get on fresh sweatpants, and then ideally just remember where I put those sweatpants and try not to get them dirty because I would wear them the next day as long as I'm not doing like anything rigorous, like
mm-hmm.
taking the dog
You
out, fall on the ground. But like with pajama pants, I don't have to because these are pajama pants. So I keep my fucking pants, sweatpants, and everything that I would wear out still in the drawer, and then
yeah, yeah, yeah.
just
That way you
have
just
some
got
regular pants.
the crib pants. So that's what I do with the
Yeah,
basketball shorts. Like I don't really wear basketball shorts outside that much. So like 90% of the time I'm usually wearing jeans or I got like other types of shorts. So like basketball shorts are pretty much just house shorts. So that's what
yeah. I that was for me, but with taking dogs out, I kind
yeah,
of
yeah, you need some pants ever to be going out
yeah.
in and outside all fucking day, especially when
And
it's
I
fucking
hate
cold.
jeans, so it's either sweatpants or now pajama pants, which fucking lit. I feel like that's part of the white culture.
What,
Pajama
basketball
pants.
shorts? Or like the
No,
pajama pants? Yeah.
pajamas.
Yeah, but
Just
yeah. I just don't
like
know
I
that
was
many
definitely
people like
interested.
I feel like a lot of people like especially around Christmas time they do like the family pajama set, but
Yeah,
like they wear them like to something. Like a night like the Christmas Eve like kind of party that we went to. There was a bunch of
mhm,
different people there that were in set pajama suits. Like they would get them for the whole family, and then they would go out.
right,
And I'm like, you're not wearing like one. You're definitely not wearing that shit to bed now because you just went out and you're
right.
at somebody else's
Well,
house. And that shit's it's fucking negative. It feels like -7 degrees out. Why are you walking around in pajama pants, and slippers? That shit's fucking
You
cold,
don't.
bro.
Well, I don't know what other people do, but I don't wear them I don't wear them to bed. I just wear them in the crib, like I said, out of the shower, or like I change out of work clothes, then I put on fucking pajama shits, like. But no, I'm not. Yeah, not going to bed in that shit. I don't like sleeping with clothes. Like I don't like necessarily even having clothes. I also really like the pajama pants because the shit's like loose and light. So I was like, I don't necessarily feel like I'm wearing clothes. But like, I have to wear clothes. No.
Yeah, I
I
try
don't
not
wear
to
them
unless it's
out
like
though.
super cold, and then I'm wearing sweatpants. If it's like super cold in the crib, because since this house gets heated by a wood stove, so and my
Mm,
room is the farthest fucking from the wood stove, so
gotcha.
that
Oh,
should be
that's
cold.
true.
It should be. I mean, I'm pretty cool. Ashley hates it. Ashley fucking hates it. It is fucking like 60 degrees in our room all the time, and it's
And that's a
fucking
problem.
for her. It
Too
is
cold.
too skinny. She ain't got no weight on no more. Ever since she had the baby,
Yeah.
dropped all the baby weight. So
And probably isn't there something like with like pregnancy where like you become anemic or something because of blood or something? Or no.
yeah. I mean, she's had that problem with like circulation and stuff like her whole life, anyways. So
Okay.
it hasn't gotten any better. So
Yeah, kids don't usually help it. Kids never usually improve the body.
yeah, no, they take a toll. They pretty much eat you alive from the inside.
Yeah,
It's always cool.
yeah,
It's a cool way to think about it.
they're fucking aliens. They're fucking parasites. That's why
It
when they're
is
talking pro-life and shit, it's like, yes, ball of cells that are actively eating you, and ideally, depending on your body chemistry, your body will attack that ball of cells and kill it because it thinks it's a foreign.
a virus or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, foreign
So
entity.
I mean, you know.
Natural selection, Bucks. Natural selection.
Right. So when you want to make the argument of when's a kid, oh, I don't know, ask my body. When my body doesn't think that it's fucking now a virus that is attacking me, that's when it is now a viable child. But
Yeah, but that
until
also
that
happens
point,
for people's like immune systems too. Like people with like Crohn's disease, their bodies are trying to eat themselves anyways.
I know, but
So
I'm just saying, just for the pregnancy argument of pro-life, when is a human? It's the point to me when your body says, "Oh, it's a human. I can't attack this thing." But as long as my body could essentially, or not my body, their body could essentially be like, "You know what? This ball of cells not good for us. Fuck them. Let's go get them out of here." Like
yeah, I mean that
that
happens.
can't happen at when it's. I mean, I guess that's how a miscarriage maybe happens. I don't know anything about miscarriages. I'm a fucking retard. I don't know anything about pregnancies. But I would assume your body wouldn't then attack a fucking 8-month-old baby. Be like, you know what? Fuck this cell. Like, I don't.
We were
I
cool with
don't
you
think.
after the last 8 months, but
Yeah,
you were just taking up too much space. Come on,
I don't think that's how it goes.
you're
But I
taking up
don't
too
know.
many resources here, kid. You got to go.
That'd be fine. You
Yeah,
know, I
but
always think Osmosis Jones, that movie.
yeah, that's my favorite movie of like trying to figure out how the body works.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
But yeah, for us, Christmas
100%.
stuff was a lot of running around and bullshit, and like I think we left here after having some people over here, like family members and shit. Christmas Eve, we were fucking ran around. We didn't do too much Christmas Eve. Pretty much just setting up shit, and then uh, went to the Christmas party shit. Did a couple shots with some people I didn't meet. Got some real estate information, so that's nice. Got
Wait,
a
did you say I did a bunch of shots with people I didn't meet?
no, didn't know. I didn't know them.
You
I
didn't
had just
know.
met. Yeah,
Okay.
I misspoke.
I was
So
like, huh?
I
How
don't
the
know. I
fuck?
walked in, dude handed me a shot of tequila, and I was like, all right, let's go. So
That's lit.
that shit was fucking
That is
sick. And
lit.
then I got to talking to some other people, but like an actual real estate agent about trying to get my shit put through, so that way I can get registered for the exam and do the actual fucking exam. So hopefully that tree will some fucking fruit. So hopefully we'll be getting our real estate license fucking going.
That'd be lit.
And then
That'd
Christmas
be
Day was
fucking
just
lit.
fucking running around from fucking grandparents to grandparents' house. That shit is so drawing. Oh, and also
Yeah.
I fucking blessed Tom Dim Sum in Philly with a $65 order that I just lost. So that was cool. Yeah, well, I accidentally ordered because every Christmas, me and Ashley, we don't eat dinner anywhere.
Yeah.
So we go and get Chinese food, which has now been our
Right.
tradition for the past 3 or 4
It's
years.
American.
Yeah, it's fucking fire. And because you don't got to worry about cleaning it up or like having cooking.
Right.
So I fucking we leave. We were after running around. We ended up at her aunt's house doing like the Christmas present exchange, babysitting everybody, playing around with little kids and shit. We leave there, and then I go on her phone because my phone's fucking dead because I forgot to charge it like the night before, and my phone does not charge in cars unless I have a charger that's output is fucking good enough for this fucking thing because it's a basic computer in my pocket. So I need a goddamn power supply to charge this bitch. I need an extension cord from a house to fucking charge this fucking phone. So I go on Tom Dim Sum. I just go straight to like the online ordering. I don't peep any of the website like at all. I'm just ordering my food, put in my card information, hit order, and then like we're driving to Tom Dim Sum and Media, and then Ashley gets an email. She's like, "Yo, did you order it to like the one in Media? Because the address you're here is saying Chinatown." And I'm like, oh fuck. So I try calling them real quick to tell them like, "Yo, don't make that food." Like I guess you go can have the money pretty much at this point, but like don't make that food. But they don't answer the fucking phone. So then I just ordered from Media the same fucking order and then got the food from Media.
Why wouldn't you just drive to Chinatown to pick it up?
Because it was already like 7:30 and the baby needed to go to bed. So I was.
But you paid double.
I did. I paid $120 in fucking Chinese food. Only got half.
You're fucking crazy. Bro, you're fucking insane.
Bro, I was sick.
Sleep on the car.
She did. She was asleep in the car.
See?
And Ashley was like, "Nah, I'm not trying to drive." And I was like, I was contemplating on stopping to the crib and then like having them sit there. And then I was going to go to Philly, pick up that second order of food or the first order of food. But I was just like, fuck it. I was sick.
Crazy.
I was super sick. But Merry Christmas to them. And then I hit on Christmas Eve on their way back from the grandparents' house. I stopped over at the halal truck. Paid and got some fucking chicken and shrimp over rice. That shit was.
Why didn't you just call your bank and be like, "Hey, I want to dispute this charge"?
It was also like 9:00 at night on Christmas Day when I did the China one. So
okay.
I mean, I could have I could have called them today, but I don't know. I was sick, but I wasn't too worried about it.
Them niggas wasn't open. Niggas wasn't answering the phone. But look, hey, cancel that motherfucking charge, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Fuck them. I'm sick, but it's my own stupidity. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. They got me. I didn't look at the website at all. Like, and then like I was ordering on the one in Media. I was like, damn, this menu is totally different looking. I was like, I can't even make it seem like I was just blindly ordering. I didn't know there was two of them. I had no idea. I didn't know Tom Dim Sum was a fucking chain. I just immediately went to the website, like Tom Dim Sum, and just hit the fucking because on Google it'll be like reserve table or order takeout. And I just hit order takeout and it just took me there. I don't know. But I was also bouncing between like Dim Sum Mania and Tom Dim Sum because I was like, oh, which one do we want to grab from? And thank God, I almost ended up ordering like one of them Peking ducks because we had been watching that Christmas Story all fucking weekend. So I was like, yo, that should be pretty lit if I came home with a Peking duck, Get that turkey, that Chinese turkey. Have you watched that movie? Like I've never really watched that movie like all the way through until this year.
Story?
Yeah, I never really watched it all the way
The
through.
one with the bull that shoots his face off with the
Yeah,
BB gun? Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen it so many times.
Like I'd seen it in school, but I never really like actually sat down and watched the movie because it was like
Oh
always told
man.
to me. It was like, yeah, this isn't that movie that's always on. So I was like, all right, well, I'll catch it sometime. In 30 years of life, I never actually watched the movie from start to finish. Even like with watching different parts of it and going to people's houses, never watched it all the way through.
That's crazy.
And then this year I watched it all the way through and I saw the fucking I was like watching, I was like the one scene where they go to the fucking Chinese restaurant and they got the Asian group singing to them. I was just dying laughing. I was like, this movie is insanely fucking racist. They got these
Well,
Asians
yeah, it's
bull
made at a
going rah
different
rah rah
time.
rah 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 rah.
It was made in a good time. Things made sense.
Where Asians can take a joke.
I mean, they kind of had to. Whether you
No,
you
this
you
is
didn't have
yeah,
a
this
choice to
is
be offended.
yeah, this is just a time where white people weren't offended for other people, like for them.
Yeah,
What was I
good
just?
time.
There was yeah. Did you see? Well, it's a little bit of a news topic, I guess. It's a real topic, I guess, for
But
the royal family and shit. That Meghan Markle bitch. So my man,
uh,
the bull. I don't know if you ever watched like the Grand Tour or anything like Top Gun or not Top Gun, but like Top Gear back in the day. The
no.
big tall bull Jeremy Clarkson fucking wrote it like got put in an article about Meghan
Mm.
Markle and telling him that he hates that bitch. He's like, I fucking hate her
Oh,
because she apparently came out and said like her and the husband bull Harry that looks like fucking Carson Wentz. They moved here to America, right? And then they were like,
mm.
oh well, we're leaving the royal family because like they've done some racist shit or like they've said racist things. And like then the people that are over there in Britain that love the royal family are like, no, fuck that bitch. And of course the fucking royal family's gonna say some racist shit. They're just they're royal white people. Why wouldn't they?
Right.
So like, and then she was like, well, like they didn't like she didn't actually like come out with like any like hard proof or anything like that either. So it's just like, ah, well, they be doing racist shit over there. And then like everyone's standing up for this white random bitch that moved back to America and brought that fuck ass Carson Wentz over here. He should go eat
Fuck
dicks
yes,
and go right
Carson.
back over there. Fuck that. Nah, you can't just leave. If you're a royal, you should definitely be stuck over there. You should not be able to leave. Fuck that. Fuck that Prince Harry bull.
I mean,
I don't give a fuck if you liked your family or not. Nah, your royal family, you over there. You stay the fuck over there. 1776, buck. Do that shit right in the harbor.
1776. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you could come over here,
Yeah,
but
he could go somewhere else. He can't be coming over here.
Yeah,
Fuck that. I don't
Yeah.
care if you're married to that actress bitch. Nah. She gotta go too.
yeah, and I know motherfuckers is pissed at her, uh, but I don't know. She talking that false racism bullshit. I don't know. I don't know. Motherfuckers seem to hate them.
I hate them. Fuck them. They shouldn't be
I
over here.
don't know.
Fuck that.
Are they
Like,
even over here?
yeah, they live over here now.
I thought they
And
moved to Canada.
maybe. I don't know. Where do Markle and Harry live? Let's see.
Like they
If
might
they
have
live
a
in
house here,
Canada.
but I thought they lived in Canada. But I don't fucking. Oh, man, can't hear that shit. What up, mama?
Where does Meghan and Harry live? Oh, they do live in Canada. Well, then you definitely can't be talking about shit over here.
Yeah, fuck them then. Hey, fuck them. Fuck them to death.
No, they live in Santa Barbara. They live in California.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, either way, fuck them. Makes sense to be living out there.
We should firebomb their house.
Yeah, I'm good on that. That means I got to go to California.
You don't want to go over to California? There's good food over there.
Depends on what part of California. I'd like to go to Northern California and stop right above San Francisco.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd probably go down to a couple places. There's a dude on TikTok that lives in Vegas, bro, and like does food reviews. Bro, I'm trying to go to Vegas. There's some fire food over in Vegas.
Oh, I bet. There's just nothing in Southern California, middle to Southern in my life.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not. There's nothing in California that I would really like. I couldn't imagine like just living in a cesspool city like L.A. or something like that. Like, granted, like
Now I hear,
Philly's got issues, but like, not trying to live in tent cities. Like, I saw a video of a dude that like built a fucking house like on the sidewalk, had walls, a door, security camera. It was a studio apartment, pretty much on the sidewalk,
Jesus
made
Christ.
of like either cardboard, or wood. Like, it was nuts.
Jesus Christ. That's fucking wild.
Wild, but like kind of lit at the same time. They're like, now you're not
mean-
paying no until like the government tries to come and get your property tax.
Yeah, but it's what's it called? It's California, so they probably
Yeah, he'll probably fucking toss that shed down to his grandkids, you know? Generational wealth. Squatters' rights.
Oh, fam, you imagine that you wake up one day and there's fucking 10 home
Yeah, you just go out.
and the cops are like, no, they live here now, Buck. Yeah,
Yeah.
know the law. Tom Wolf passed a law before he got out of here to let these bozos just live anywhere they want. Yeah, this is their property now.
Yeah, you just look
If
at
they
your
get
window,
hurt,
there's
that's
some
your
fucking
fault.
dude scrubbing his fucking armpits in your fucking, like, right out front of your crib. In between your car and your house. That little fucking plot of land. He's just taking a shit bag on the front of your crib.
I'd be pissed. I'd be fucking pissed.
And then the cops are like, yeah, you can't do anything about him. Like, you can't go over there and break his shit up because that's his stuff. So he can sue you.
Yep.
And we can't do anything
Gets
about
hurt.
it.
He gets hurt on your property, that's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be fucking pissed, fam.
We live in a wild fucking
pissed.
time. And now everybody, like, I turned on, like, the TV this morning, and somehow it's on Fox News. But I think we were watching, like, a Disney fucking Christmas parade yesterday. And then, like, the first story on there is they're talking about, like, bro, they're banning TikTok from government devices. I'm like, who cares?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
They
they should definitely ban anything that's not American on a government device. Like, are you out of your mind?
I'm a non-American, but I at least say TikTok doesn't need to be on a government device. Right? Same with Instagram. I don't know, anything.
I don't think you should really have social
Reddit.
media on your fucking. Yeah, definitely not Reddit either. Or
Like,
I mean,
only thing I would say is Twitter, because that's just now how politicians get shit across is Twitter. So like, whatever, I can't be mad. Trump did it. Like, that's just part of it. But nobody's using Instagram to fucking talk to their, constituents. So like Twitter,
or their
I would
base.
allow. Yeah, Facebook, I'd allow. But all that other shit, no. No, there's no reason you get a TikTok on your fucking. You're not doing dances. Not doing none of that. There's no reason for you to be on TikTok as my fucking senator or politician.
They should make like a website where you could like see other people's For You pages and shit to like see what like if you typed in like Nancy Pelosi to see like what her For You page would be like what her algorithm's at, because that shit's gotta be fucking super creepy.
Could you imagine? It would. It would be great if it was Biden and Kamala, but I could see it happening. If every week Biden and Kamala did like their weekly TikTok trend dance, or just like in general, Biden's just doing the newest TikTok trend.
He's getting
fucking in Air Force
started.
One, just doing. Could you imagine? That'd be fucking lit. Not gonna lie, that's how you get my vote. Like, do all that dumb shit and you'll get my vote. It won't be for you, but boy, you'll sure as fuck get me to get to the polls and vote. Doing that shit. I'll be
Biden
getting
someone needs to fucking animate that, or someone needs to fucking make that a video. Like a deep fake video, Biden just getting sturdy in the White House. Oh my god. Fucking Kamala and Biden flossing.
It should be wild.
Bro, that shit would be fucking crazy. Have you seen that there was a, like a big well, I don't know. There was a big stink about like Afghanistan and how they're not how the I guess Taliban isn't allowing their women to go to fucking universities and everybody's like up in arms
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, it's
And
fuck shit.
that shit's so fucking retarded. Like one, why people care. There's like how are you gonna make a stink about like, oh well the people in Taliban aren't letting these women go to university. Like but you don't have a problem with North Korea?
You got to pick your battles. Um, so you would argue that
Since they had the right.
prior right prior to the Taliban rule, they were going to school and what's it called? Getting an education. So why would you stop them now? Also, it's 2023. Essentially, like, why wouldn't you want, the progressiveness of the women to further your country? Like, do you people love living in fucking mud huts? Like, I don't understand why
Yeah,
you
they're
people
Muslim.
like living the way you do. You don't want to just be better. Like you could be Muslim, but you don't want to be like fucking Dubai, like just with skyscraper. Like I just can't understand the mindset of nah, this fucking desert hut we got. Yeah, I know we could let Sally be a fucking nuclear physicist and we could have like nuclear fission power and everything, but now we're good. Fuck her.
Yeah,
Let her
because
wear
she's
that
got a
stupid
pussy.
hijab thing.
Absolutely not. She
Right.
should be in the kitchen.
So like I can't. That's where it's like, bro, you should let them go to school and you'll get behind the movement of like just better living as a human. It's a a thing. But like North Korea, they got school. They got stuff. You could argue human right violations violated over there, but now you could argue what's human rights. And
Yeah, but I mean, if you're like the basis of like a majority of your people is a certain religion, and that's the way that you're planning on going, and like women in Muslim communities, like they're not allowed to go anywhere, like without their husbands or like fathers like consent, pretty much. Like I know a
yeah, they
Muslim
gotta have a
guy, and
man with
he
them.
yeah, they have to have a man with him. Like his wife lives somewhere like in another country, and she calls him every day to go to the store. So like, and that shit's fucking wild to me. But I mean, if that's
It's
part of
stupid.
your religion's culture, like that's what y'all believe in, then I can't tell you how to change your shit.
No,
That's what
because I
y'all
mean you
like to do.
can
Let's
no,
go.
no, because see even because like the thing is like with the Amish, right? Like they're right up the street, so like you see it. You see the one motherfucking Amish, all right, I understand that the world is progressing and electronics and technology is a fucking thing now and GPS is cool. Like, and they embrace little bits of modern society. And then you have the other ones who are like, nope, fuck technology. Didn't even know a lamp existed. I'm still gonna light candles and just still like live like it's 1632. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Why aren't you just bettering your life? And it's kind of like that over there. Like you have Muslims who are going to school, driving Corvettes, living in Dubai, doing all the same things, and they're not living in huts. And then you have the motherfuckers over in Afghanistan who are like, nah, we like this mud, we like these sandstorms, like we just like
Well, yeah, well,
having
but every
nothing.
culture is gonna have like people that want to do it the old way or whatever, or traditional way.
Right, and we should kill them. We should kill them and get rid of them.
I mean, very progressive and liberal
Now,
of you, Jay. But because I don't really care. It's not here, so I don't give a fuck. They can do whatever they want
but
over
it
there,
is here.
but it's not here
But
because
like that's why I use the Amish as a thing because they're right up the street. So it, like that thing is there to where you could drive, you could be on the road in traffic with a modern Amish, and then next to you
be
on
a
the
horse
same
and buggy.
fucking horseman, and you're like, bro, why are you in a horse and buggy? Horse and buggy breaks down in front of you while you're on the way to Lancaster, and you're fucked. And you're like, bro, why? Why we have to wait for 10 of your homies to come down with a log of wood and like just buy a
Pick up your
car, man.
wagon.
Like right,
Hey,
like
man.
why don't you have a car? So like those are the frustrating things of just like society, and that's like right up the road from like we could, so like, you know, you would think even traveling like, Hell, God forbid you're fucking flying. And you're not even having any intentions on landing in Afghan, but you have to have a layover because an emergency landing or whatever. And like they have these fucked up old school rules, and now actually gets booked, and your daughter gets booked because over a layover they fucking blinked 2 times or went to the bathroom without you. And you're like,
I'm putting a
you.
fucking trash bag right over him. What you talking about, bro? You out of your mind, bro. That's how Brittany Griner got put into fucking jail.
That's what
You
I'm
fucking
saying.
play. You gotta go. If you be in places that you ain't supposed to be, then you gotta play by their rules.
Well, what if you're not paying attention though? You don't.
You gotta
You're
pay
not.
attention, bro. You gotta keep your head on the swivel. You gotta keep a trash bag in the back pocket, bro. You gotta keep a trash bag in the back pocket, just in case you got a layover in Afghanistan because you go into fucking Ohio and they took a long way. Never know, bro.
I mean, I hear you, but you're not. I hear you. I don't know, man.
I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Like, why won't they just update their life and just live this way? But like, some people that have been farming, making mud houses their whole lives, they just want to keep making mud houses, and they're cool with it. I mean, granted, it doesn't help that like Afghanistan is like the people that are rising up and are now running the shit over there. They've lived nothing but a life of the people owning their country. So like, maybe for the next 10 years they want to they want to be making mud huts, and maybe after a while they'll be like, we should probably progress. But for right now, they're fucking hyped because they got their country back. So the mountain people are over there fucking goats, telling bitches to get in the kitchen. And I mean, if they want to do that, that's them. I'm for whatever they want to do. They won, or they got it. So they're just gonna figure it out slowly because they're gonna have to progress anyways. Because like, well, I mean, you're not just gonna like instantly hop into it. If they're gonna try to do something, figure out that it doesn't work this way. That your dudes that are over here are just fucking goats and got 6 wives and trash bags in the mud hut. You're not building skyscrapers, so you can only build mud so high before it starts crumbling down. So once they figure out, like, we gotta start building these shit out of some metal, it's, I mean, it's yes and no, but I mean, there's 100%. African villages that are making houses out of wheat or whatever the fuck they're making out of, and
yeah, it's too late for them too.
Right?
Like,
they don't have to hop on the new train. They can die off and be the non-evolutionary people.
Problem, do you know how many bad bitches are over there in Afghanistan right now just being fucking, like, you gotta think of bad bitches. Like, that's what you gotta always have in mind, and you have to have compassion for it. Like, there's a lot of baddies over there just being oppressed, living in that fucking hijab and shit, pretty as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Just living like shit. So we always want to get the bad bitches out of any bad situation in any country. Like,
yeah, but we were doing that for 20 years, and then we said, nah, all right, we're done here. So, and as the mountain goat, if the mountain goat fucker dude said, yo, bitch, you gotta get back in the kitchen. Sorry for your luck. You're gonna have to get that click cut. I don't know.
Yeah, see, no, I'm not gonna.
That's rough for you, but like, I don't know.
But
they should be standing up. I know all them feminists that be talking about should be grabbing them guns though. Be hiding over there. They should be getting planes full of feminists with guns and running over there to save them bitches. So
yeah, I don't know about what's it called, doing all the protest, but I don't support it. You know, I don't think any country should out there be like I don't like that whole. I don't know. I guess it's because I'm an American and I've already been dealing with bitches having equal rights more or less. So like, I don't think the idea of like a chick just fucking doing
going
whatever.
To school.
Like, I don't. Not even that. Like, I don't like the idea of even like their. And I get it. It's their culture. Fuck them. They're all fucking disgusting people that need to die anyway. But I don't like the idea of like, all right, well, this was already an arranged marriage. She ain't have no fucking choice from like a kid age. And then when she get older, you know, everybody has free will because they're human. So then she just goes and looks at the next nigga, and then now we gotta stone her to death in the town square. Like, that's fucking crazy to me. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, that shit's backwards.
Hey man, the Bible, like anybody who works on Sunday, bro, they be put to death.
That's fine. I do
So
that. But I mean, now that's like, but that's different,
nah, because it's
kinda.
all the religion shit. So like it's all tied to their religion. So
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they've experienced the flow of not having to deal with the religious bullshit, and like I don't know if they want to change it, they got to uprise and change that shit. They got to revolutionize. So
I guess you know the difference for us also, and why I guess that for us we have a separation of between church and state, so we don't have the Christian, we don't have the religious rule
yeah, it's not
compared to
like
like over there Taliban, you're Arab.
we
There
Muslim
is no
over here.
separation, right?
Yeah, we running this
That
shit
makes
all
sense.
to the accordance to the Allah, all to Allah.
Yeah.
So until they figure that
Dulala.
out, yeah, until they figure that out and hit their heads on that carpet too many times, like the light bulb will go off eventually, but it might be
See,
too late for them. So
their argument would be, well, we've been doing it this long so far, and we're still here. So why would we change? And I'd be like, good point. Good
because
point.
y'all got stuff,
Uh,
y'all got stuff that the rest of the world needs. We need some of that oil. We need some of those minerals. We're gonna need to be coming over there and trading you these goats for these fucking shiny rocks over here, and you gonna take them, and we gonna need that oil. So that's the only reason they're getting the conversation. If they were in some place in like Siberia, we don't give a fuck about the bad bitches in Siberia. If they're going through some
yes,
shit,
we do.
I mean,
Yes, we do.
we care about the bad bitches, but like
Yes.
at the same time, like we don't give a fuck about the people in Siberia. Like that
No,
shit
we don't.
sucks, but they ain't got no shit up there. It's just fucking frozen tundra. You ain't got nothing up there. You ain't growing shit up there. You ain't got minerals unless we find something up there that we need for batteries or fucking cars or power or something like that.
I really
And
think we
it
should
actually
go
makes it
back
easy for
to.
us. It makes it easy for us to then take advantage of you because if you're going to be asked backwards, and all right, you don't know the value of stuff. You don't know how to negotiate for stuff. So I'll trade you some shiny rocks. That's what happened with America and the Indians.
I would really like us to go back to the old days of pillaging and taking spoils. I miss those days. I never got to be a part of like old slavery days, like mon.
I'm ashamed I wasn't a part of the old slavery days. Just born four
Yeah,
or 500 years too early.
think about think about it though. Like back in the day, like minus the rape because that's unnecessary. But like
Or the
you
fact
go
that you
in.
could stub your toe, get an infection, and you'd have to cut off your whole fucking foot. The medical shit sucked.
No, I'm only thinking of really one time, one lane here. So like,
One
minus
lane
the
at a
other
time.
part. So like it would be dope to you just go in, conquer this village or whatever, and like you just go in and you're just getting all the
All that
baddies.
shit's just yours.
Well, not even all, but like yeah, I guess all of it's mine. But like we just taking the baddies, and we only got baddies, and then you just go back to the empire, and it's just full of baddies. Like think about the times when like you look at like the Egyptians, they just had baddies in the room. And it was like, hey, it's not a fat ugly
Yeah, like maybe
motherfucker in
the
sight.
pharaoh did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
the king always had baddies. The king's
that's what
always
I'm
got
talking about.
baddies. Yeah, all right.
Right. But
So
I'm saying like let's imagine like us as a crew running around conquering villages as like a Viking crew or whatever. Like we only taking baddies.
we killing
Like
the rest of them.
when you, yeah, oh fuck yeah. We'll make a couple of them slaves. Like a couple of them, like yo, you cooking shit for the baddies and shit. Like make sure these bad bitches stay fire. But like yeah, everybody else dead. Uh,
It's
so
like the
then when you come to
pirating
our
times of the
village,
Caribbeans.
yeah, when you come to our village, it's just
There's nothing
baddies
but
everywhere.
bad
Like
bitches.
damn, y'all niggas living nice over here. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We got food. We got hoes. Lit. Fucking lit.
Well,
It's a good
they,
time
but
over here.
you're also talking about a time where like you also had whorehouses and shit like that too. So
Yeah, but them bitches was just busted.
some,
Nah, them bitches was busted.
I mean, in
Like
the
there was
movies or
ugly
whatever, there's
bitches
definitely
and
some baddies, but
yeah,
there's probably
sure.
most likely mostly fucking trash. But I mean, you had people with no fucking teeth back in the day, like no
You
oral
got that
hygiene.
like now.
People were pissing and shitting in buckets and throwing it out the streets. They would
They're
shower, they
doing
would
that
wash
now.
themselves only when they passed some running water. So
They're doing that now.
yeah, I know
Never
they're doing that
like
now, but nobody
that's
here in
why it's
America is really
disgusting.
doing that shit now. Well, no, the hobos are doing that now, but
Yeah, they're still doing it.
Is there baddie hobos? Is there a baddie hobo out there?
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
You got a line, you got
100%.
an Instagram fucking handle I can follow? Baddie
Nah,
hobos.
but you've definitely seen them. Like you've definitely seen them. Like they're fresh to the like you could tell like oh like she only been on the street for like the dope hasn't really hit her yet or the like whatever
Yeah, her
drug that's
teeth
like got
hasn't
her.
fit out. She ain't got
Right,
the fucking
right.
scabs on her face yet.
Exactly. Or like even if you have the one that's like 5 years missing a tooth or two, looking scraggy, like, oh, I bet you were fucking fire back in like you have the features to be bad, but like it's underneath 5 layers of dirt and heroin addiction and like all that. But like if we could get you cleaned up and get you some food, like or like even look at pictures of you back when like you were in your prime before the drug, I bet you were fucking fire and you can get back to that. Like, you know.
I know
There's
one thing though.
100% some baddies. But
Definitely trying to go start an Instagram page and go up to K&A and fucking find the baddie at the K&A. Just start an Instagram page of fucking K&A
baddies of
dope
K&A.
heroes. Yeah.
Ooh.
That would be lit, bro.
Ooh,
That may be a good
that might
idea.
be something. Yo, that might be something. I like it.
You got to start taking some field trips to K&A like once a week. I wish we worked up there. Tim works in Philly. Tim, we're going to need you to do something. We have a business proposition for you, bud. Fucking slumped over like a fucking with all the dope in her arm. Oh man,
It's a stellar idea.
that is a stellar idea. We got to make that happen.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I told you we got another fish. Two fish.
Are they more beta fishes?
We got one's a beta and one's a catfish.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You gotta
Trying to
slowly
get
start
tank.
getting into a bigger tank and then fucking have one that's taking up your whole fucking room.
Nah, so like we got one. I mean, ideally we want a big one somewhere, either the bedroom or the living room. I haven't really decided yet, or maybe two, but we definitely want a decent sized one in the bedroom.
Like a 50
Um,
gallon tank.
at least,
Yeah, I mean,
at
I think
least.
anything over like 50 to like, I want to say between the 50 to a 100 range, it starts getting a little hairy with the floors, like for the weight and shit. So
Uh, good to
you
know.
gotta calculate that some. So you don't want to be grabbing a fucking 100 gallon tank and then put it in your bedroom, and the next thing you know, you have a hole in your floor. Fucking
No,
fish
that's
everywhere.
smart. No, that's fucking very valid. Um, very, very valid. Also, I mean, also the other thing is, what do we want? And like specifically, what do we want for the bedroom tank? Do we want?
Freshwater, saltwater.
I Yeah, I
Yeah.
prefer salt water because you have more options, funner options with sea cucumbers and all that type of fucking,
Cucumba.
coral reef type shit,
Yeah, that
those
shit
type
looks
of fun
lit.
shits. Um,
Get
'Cause
you a
we
little
already
shark
have
in there,
two. I mean, possibly. Like that's the
little
thing. Like there's
tuna.
so many options. Like my mom's got a saltwater tank in her living room. That's in her wall. Really fucking nice. Um,
Yeah, I feel like
that's
saltwater
one.
tanks are a little bit less maintenance too. I feel like it. I don't know. I'm not.
Nah,
I don't
they're
know anything
more.
more maintenance.
Yeah, saltwater's a little more in depth because it's salt water, so you have to really make sure the pH balances and everything is correct. Compared to fresh water, it's just
Yeah, I mean,
it's
I
water.
when I was working at Papa John's, my homie had a fucking fish tank, and he would constantly, like every week or every 2 weeks or something, be taking 5 or 10 gallons out of his tank and then pouring it and then putting new water in and shit like that. So have you ever been cleaning a tank and lost a fish?
I've never cleaned a tank.
Oh,
Oh
I
wait,
saw.
yes, not true, not true. Yes, I had a beta fish way back when I was going to clean the tank. Thing hops out of the cup that it was in, and hops right into the garbage disposal and gets caught in the
Ooh,
blades in the garbage disposal. And I'm like,
damn.
well, gonna
Oh,
just have to turn this on, little buddy.
ooh.
Sorry about that.
just, you
Not
just
too sorry because
fucking,
that's your fault, but yeah.
just
So
fucking
yeah, I have lost one
incinerated a
fish.
fucking fish.
That was my first fish and only fish at the time up until they can be, I guess, being part owner of these fish.
Apparently, like
So
beta
yeah.
fish, like that's a thing with beta fish. Because I seen like a video where some person was like, "Yo, I don't know if this has ever happened to anybody. I had a beta fish in here, and I was cleaning out the tank, and yeah, the fish is gone. We've checked everywhere. We've moved all the furniture. Fish is just gone. Fish just disappeared."
Yeah, they are jumpers if you let them. Alleged, apparently. Yeah, there's so much mayonnaise on that sandwich. Jesus fucking Christ, that's disgusting.
You don't like
Ah,
tomatoes on your
sorry.
sandwich? Like a
No,
Sammy?
mayonnaise.
Oh mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
The
Yeah.
white condiments.
They hollowed out the roll and then they put mayonnaise all through it. But where the starting spot was a glob of mayo. And I'm like,
Oh god,
that's yeah, like
so
that
much
first couple
mayo.
two bites are gonna be fucking disgusting. The other bites are fine. And then as they're making they put another layer of mayonnaise on it.
Jesus Christ! It sounds like
So
you got a fucking McChicken.
they're,
The fucking McMayos.
it's a thick sandwich though, so like you kind of I don't know. I don't know how thick of a sandwich you've ever made before, but I've definitely made sandwiches where I've put mayo in between. Um,
The meats
like
and like the cheeses.
yeah, yeah, because it was fucking thick, and I'm like, there's not enough mayonnaise.
How do you feel about
Uh,
grinders? Like, are you more of a hoagie or a grinder? Like, would you like it to heat it
Grinder's
up?
just a hot hoagie, right?
Yeah, it's just a heated up hoagie, just in the toaster oven, pretty much.
It's cool. It's all right. It's not necessarily needed. Like I don't get toasted hoagies at Wawa or anything necessarily. If anything, I'll get like that's kind of what I'd prefer that
You
versus
cut out a little bit. What did you say you got? You normally get?
a veal parm grinder.
Mm. Well, yeah, with like anything that's like anything that's like Parmesan, I feel like, or like even with like meatball stuff, like I want it kind of toasted so that way the mozzarella cheese is usually nice and stringy. So like that gooiness of like the mozzarella cheese on those types of sandwiches.
Yeah,
So, but like usually like for a normal hoagie or something like that, nah, I'm usually just getting it normal. So that
yeah. I
like
don't want it
have you ever
hot.
had? Did you ever eat Quiznos back in the day?
I did. Quiznos was the shit.
Hmm.
The shit. I miss Quiznos. There was one sandwich I used to get. It was an Italian something, and the oil that they put on it or vinaigrette was incredible.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm fucking sad that I never tried them before they went out of business.
Oh
Never
man, they
had
were
fucking
so.
Quiznos, and like I was never a fan of fucking Subway. Subway's been always been trash to me. So, but it
I
was also because
really
we have selling
thought
sandwiches options.
when like because they were out at roughly the same time, if not the exact same time. I was really surprised that Subway stayed and Quiznos went. Like if I would have
Yeah,
had to be a betting man, I would have definitely thought vice versa. Quiznos stayed, but
yeah. I feel like
Subway won
like
them out.
then like you have like Jersey Mike's now and like Jimmy John's sandwiches, but
Mm-hmm.
somehow Quiznos couldn't stay afloat,
I know. It's
which is pretty
depressing.
baffling to me.
Oh wait, there's one in Philly.
There's a Quiznos in Philly.
There's a Quiznos in Philly.
I have to fucking make
On
a field trip.
Wait, wait. No, I'm sorry. In Maryland on Philadelphia Road.
Oh. Duped you.
Sorry.
It's you with the dupes.
Yeah, so you could drive to Maryland for that authentic Quizno taste.
Well, if I'm ever taking the trip down there, I'll definitely have to take the stop. Try an authentic Quiznos grinder sub.
Yeah, they're fucking fire. Fucking fire. I might have to drive down to Maryland just to get a Quiznos. Like, well, what brings you over here? Ah, y'all. Just this.
Just a
It's
sandwich.
true. All
Just
the way
driving
from
right back
Shanville,
home.
Pennsylvania. just for this one fucking Italian. And it's probably going to be trash because it's not going to be how it was made or the same ingredients from fucking early 2000s because now everything's gluten free and everything else free and whatever. So I'd probably bite into it and be like, oh, this is trash. This is a waste.
Yeah, throw this shit right away. Stop over at like
What
a
are you
fucking
going to do?
Cane's chicken place.
Never had Canes.
There's one in Philly now. I haven't had it either.
I'm
Heard
not
it's,
going to Philly.
nah, yeah, I
But
wouldn't go to Philly just for chicken. There's actually going to be a Shake Shack up the street from you now. Well, not up the street from you. It's over in Springfield. They got
I
a
I saw the building. I don't know if it's open yet or not, but
no,
I
they'll be
saw
open
the Shake
tomorrow.
Shack. Okay.
Yeah, I've been counting
I was
down the days.
surprised. Have you now? Okay, because yeah, it's on. It's right by it's where Outback. Like it's on the Outback Strip, right?
Yeah. It's the next building
Yeah,
over.
yeah. I was out yesterday, and then we were going to her mom's house, and I was at that light, and I look over, and oh, there's a fucking Shake Shack there. Wonder how long that's been. I've
Yeah, as soon
never
as
and
we,
like what?
I was just gonna say like as we were moving our shit out of there, like I noticed the sign for the Shake Shack. I was like, damn, they put the Shake
Mm.
Shack here. I'm about to stay here.
Yeah, I rarely ride down Baltimore Pike. There's nothing I need, so and if I do go down Baltimore Pike, I'm usually hitting green lights.
Yeah,
So I'm
just be
never paying
cruising and
attention.
fucking not
But
looking
like
around.
it surprised me that I didn't notice it because I'm like, oh, it's wild that nobody's been ordering from Shake Shack. I would have thought like, oh, yeah. Also, it's weird. Like I don't go to Freddy's. I don't go to Burger King.
Well, they're both
Uh,
trash. So
I agree, but it's just weird. Like there's some places that like I know that are on the app that like I would think would be hotspots, but no.
yeah, like whenever I would do any like door dashing stuff, like I would go to a very select few of fucking restaurants. Like it was always Chipotle, always Chick-fil-A, and there was a couple times I went to either Applebee's or like there was very few times where I went to like hole in the wall kind of restaurants, which
Right.
was like I always found like it was surprising. I was like, people are ordering from this shit, so like, why aren't I getting any of these fucking orders? And like it would be weird. Like I would only like there was one night I DoorDash. I literally went to the same Chipotle the whole night. I just delivered Chipotle all fucking night. It was crazy. The people at the door, they're like, "Oh, you again?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here for like the 10th time." They're like, "You
Oh,
really
that's
like
how it
Chipotle,
be.
don't you?" I was like,
That's how
"No,
it
I'm
be
dashing."
for this Thai place, this Thai fusion kitchen. Oh bro, I got a fucking story. Thai fusion kitchen in Ridley. I'm there all the fucking time, easily 3-4 times a night. I'm doing orders there. It's pretty good time. Uh, but like I'm there a lot, and like food always smells good, and like I'm always like, one of these times, like I'm gonna get some food. Uh, it smells fire. Clearly, people like it because I'm here all the fucking time. Um, so then one night, lady ordered from there, and then I got like 3 or 4 more other orders from my other Chinese food places. So I do drop 2 of them off, and I go to do the third, drop that shit off, and I'm on the way to go drop the last one off, and I get a message from Uber, and it's like, it says it's just well, I get a message from the lady, and she like, yo, my house is whatever, it looked like this, whatever. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, nigga, I already dropped off your shit. Um, and then I look at the nigga shit that I got, and I'm like,
Damn.
oh, damn, I didn't just drop off your shit. Uh, Dropped off. Uh, Got it. Okay. So I call Uber and I'm like, yo, like I fucked up. I'm trying to go back and switch the orders. You know what I mean? And like, bro, I'm on the street of this lady that I'm trying to give this fourth order to. That's wrong now. I'm on her street. I'm damn near looking at her house in my car. And I'm like, I gotta turn around. Gotta turn around. So I fucking start flipping a bitch. So Uber's like, we gonna call the other lady or other person, and so they can tell us what the address is, so you can go grab the food or whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. Um, Appreciate that. Now I think I have the lady's address in my fucking GPS already on my car. but I'm not 100% sure. So I only drive back to that person's house and it's not the fucking person's house. You know what I mean? So I'm just waiting for Uber to get back to me about what the address is. So Uber's like, yo, we can't get. So you can just get rid of that food, and we'll send the email to both of them, and we'll just re-put their food back on the order menu for somebody to pick it up. And I was like, oh, all right, cool, appreciate it. So I'm like, damn, like
Just
I
lost out
did
on
say I
all
want.
of that.
Well, no, because the Uber is like, we're still gonna pay you, and you can just lose, throw out the food. So I'm like, damn. I did say I want Thai Fusion Kitchen. Coincidentally, I do have a whole meal of next to me that I have
That's
now just
lit.
been paid for. I'm thirsty as a motherfucker. So let me see what this bitch ordered. So she got a Sprite. I was like, ooh, need that clutch. Thirsty as a
Good
motherfucker.
looks.
So right, appreciate that. So then she ordered some shrimp pad thai. I was like, oh, need that.
Lit.
Love pad thai. And it's shrimp, appreciate you. And then she ordered some like chicken on a stick or something like that with some like dipping sauce, and that shit was fire. But that shit was cold. So I was like, you wouldn't have wanted this shit anyway. This chicken cold. Like, I'm doing you a favor, lady. You probably gonna get some hot shit now. But yeah, that's the bro. That Thai, that pad Thai, whoo, fire, fire. I'm definitely gonna go there again, and this time for myself.
That's
And
wild.
hopefully, yeah. I was like, damn. I was like, at least I got paid for this. I got paid to eat this motherfucking food. Like, that's lit.
Yeah, that's fucking super clutch. Especially when you're fucking hungry
Yeah,
on a day. Like,
right.
like there's definitely been. Have you ever been like out like dashing or Ubering and like the person who places the orders like, yo, I put in this address, but this isn't the right address, and then they hit you up and like,
Um,
yo, can you actually deliver it to this address?
no.
I've had a couple of them, or I've had people that have ordered food to like totally wrong addresses. Like, oh shit, like I had my work address in there, and then like,
Mm,
yo, can you drive? Like, there was one time where I was delivering for Papa John's, and
mm.
I showed up to this address, and I knocked up on the door, and they were like, yeah, we didn't order any pizza. So, and then I call the person, I'm like, yeah, I'm out front, and I'm at this address, and they're like, ah, shit, like. And it was like I was in Aston, and like the person I was delivering this shit to was like all the way out in Garnet Valley, like a
Oh,
whole
shit.
fucking another 15-minute drive. And then we're like, yo, like, can you come deliver that shit? And I was just like, this is way out of my way, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You shouldn't have even been able to order this. Like,
Right.
they were like, all right, well, I'll give
Well,
you like $40 if you deliver it. I was like, all right, bet, on my way.
yeah, I'll do that then. That's fucking. I did deliver. Me and her were out doing and picking up from fucking Thai Fusion Kitchen. And you know what's funny? Now that no, it's a different order, different night, different night. I was like, damn, maybe I must have been the same night, different night. But I was picking up from Thai Fusion Kitchen again, and I go drop it off at this person's house, and it said knock on the door or something like that. I'll come to the door or something, whatever. So I knock on the door. Uh, Bull comes to the door, and he like, what's going on? I'm like, yo, here, here your food, your order. He's like, I ain't ordering no food. I'm like, huh? He was like, yeah, I ain't ordering no food, bro. And I'm like, this ain't such and such address. And he was like, you need it east or west. I was like, I don't know. It took me right here. I show him the phone. He's like, that's here. I was like, yeah, all right. He's like, yeah, I ain't ordering no food, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but like, you probably keep that shit. I was like, oh, word. All right, cool. Appreciate it. He's like, yeah, man, have a good night, man.
That's fucking
Back in the
wild.
car, I look at the GPS, fucking John. I look at the name, and it's a girl name. I'm like, well, let me call this motherfucking number. I call, lady answer the phone. I'm like, hey, I'm outside the address, and guy answered the door and say, yo, he ain't ordering no food. She was like, oh yeah, that's my brother. I was like, oh okay. She's like, yeah, I'm not home. I ordered. I thought I was gonna be there. She's like, I'm literally like a block away, so you could just leave it outside and I'll pick it. I was like, oh all right. I just want to make sure I wasn't crazy because
Yeah, just dropping it
he,
off to some
he
fucking
he he was
rando.
like, I could just keep it because he ain't ordered nothing. I was like, I just wanted to make sure. She's like, nah. I appreciate the call. Right now. I got back out the car, dropped that shit off. I was like, what? I was like, nah, this is the right spot. Bull just didn't know that his sister ordered food because she didn't tell him.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
why
yeah,
she
yeah.
didn't tell him. Like, I mean, I guess she thought that she would be home, like she said. But
Yeah, I've had one other story that was like kind of like that. Like I ordered, the lady ordered like $100 worth of Papa John's, right? And they lived over in Toby, but she had ordered it. She apparently had been like looking to buy the house across the street from her crib. So like they were like, "Yo, drop it off on the table that's outside." And there's just coincidentally a table outside both of these cribs. So I go up there, I fucking deliver the food, and then they start crying like, "Yo, we didn't get our food." I'm like, "What do you mean? I delivered it. I put it right there on the table." So then they like reordered the food. They gave me, they had already paid a tip with a card and everything, and they were like, "Well, we delivered the food, so I don't know what to tell you." She was like, "All right, well, I'm just gonna order another set of food." So then I go back, and I deliver it to the lady. She gives me the same amount of money, so she tips me twice. I deliver the food. The food that she originally ordered, you could see from her door, was across the street.
Damn.
And she, I was like, "Yo, do you want that stuff too?" Because it's right over there. She's like, "Nah." Well, what happened was I was ordering food. Like I was trying to buy that house, and I had somehow ordered it to that house. So like, they can have it. And then like, they left the food on that, like the table.
Jesus Christ.
Like you could literally looked at the window and you saw the food over on the table. I was just like, "Yo, I'll go and grab it for you real quick." She said, "No, they can have it. We'll just be neighborly." Just gave them $100 worth of Papa John's food on a random fucking night.
They just left to get destroyed.
Yeah. I was like, you motherfuckers are built different. You guys are terrible.
White people, man.
They weren't white.
Oh, they weren't?
They weren't white.
Oh, wow, that's impressive.
That shit was wild. I was like, you don't want the food? It's right there. And I just got done delivering it. Like, I just delivered it probably like 10, 15 minutes ago. I mean, granted, it's probably cold now. Even though I'm pretty sure it was summertime, so it was probably...
Who wants $200 worth of Papa John's?
I don't know who orders $100 worth of Papa John's, bro. Unless you're feeding a fucking arm, like a cat, like a actual gathering. But like, you could do it easily with like 3 pizzas, like 3 of the Shaq-a-Ronis or some shit. But like, still, like there was mad boxes. I was coming up with 2 duffel bags full of food. Dropped that shit right off on the table. Knocked up on the door. Fucking walked away. Drove back. They said, "Oh, you got to redeliver that." I was like, "All right, bet." And I still got paid twice of it.
How did you know it was the right house the second time?
Because the lady came to the door.
Like
I got to talking to the lady, and I was just like, "Yeah, like I delivered the food. Like I got the right address or whatever." And like,
wait, huh? So
she had delivered it for that house, but like she had delivered
the second time when you pulled up, she was already outside.
Yeah, well, no, she came to the door because I knocked up on the door. Because I didn't want to leave the shit right to the table.
But why wouldn't you go to the house that you had previously left the food outside?
Because it was a different address now. She had ordered it to another address. That's what I'm saying.
Got you. Okay,
so the original address that I delivered it to had popped up, so that's the one where I delivered it to. So then they had called and been like, "Damn, like we didn't get our food," but like then they looked at the address and was like, "Damn, we ordered it to the wrong address." So, yo, can we order all this shit again and we're gonna pay for it and then you can deliver it to our house? And then when I got there, I was just like, "Yo, y'all's food is over there,
right,
like right there. You can see it.
Okay,
you can see it I can see it from here." I was like, "You want me to go get that?" And like, I don't know, but like, it is your food. And she was like, "Nah, they can have it." I was like, "Well, they obviously left it outside, and they didn't get it." So,
well, they didn't know probably. I mean, who's expecting? Did you knock on the door?
Yeah. I knocked on. I always before I leave, I always knock up on the door, even if it's just like, "Yo, just leave it at the door." Like I'll hit your Ring doorbell or knock on your door, like regardless. So yeah. And then what's crazy is later on, like in the career, I guess I had of delivering there. Later on, I delivered a pizza to the people of that house, and I was just like, "Yo, y'all ever get like a bunch of boxes of food out here one time that y'all didn't order?" He was like, "Yeah, it was crazy." I was like, "Yeah, it was a lady across the street." He said, "Oh, well, that's really nice of her, but we definitely just threw all that shit away."
Yeah, because nobody just wants random Papa John's. Papa John's is okay. Uh, definitely don't want it randomly left on my porch.
Yeah. Or I don't want to be going out and like seeing it and not knowing how long it's been there. Yeah, I'm so good.
Right.
Definitely not trying to eat some cold, ice cold garlic sauce.
I had a John kind of they had ordered a bunch of groceries from Acme, and this is my first time doing the groceries for Acme. So like in the app, it says like Acme will give you a note. Now some of their stuff's not updated at times. Like some of the stuff will be like, yo, wear a mask, stay 6 feet, but like you don't do that shit no more. So like kind of don't necessarily listen to the written text that the note from the store, but sometimes you do. So this is my first time from Acme, so I'm like, oh, all right. It says, knock on the door, make sure you have contact with the person, do not leave food outside, or the package or what outside. If you don't get a hold of them, bring the food. You must bring the food back, whatever, whatever. So I'm like, oh shit, like go to the house, knock on the door, ringing doorbell, nothing. Um, call the number go right to voicemail. Like, all right, fuck. Like, I guess I'm gonna have to go back to Acme now. This Acme's fucking Chichester. I don't know where I'm at, but I'm
Not in
easily like 10,
Chichester.
15, yeah, I'm easily 10, 15 minutes away, and I'm like, I do not drive back to this fucking Acme. Like, that is not what I want to do. So I'm standing in the middle of the street at my car, and I'm just on the phone trying to call Uber now. And I'm just walking around in circles, and I see the neighbor across the street, and she lives looking at me. I make eye contact with her. This is in the middle of the night, but I look at her, we make eye contact. She's like, "You here for delivery?" And I'm like, "Yeah, trying to drop all these groceries over here." She was like, "Oh, this happens all the time." She started laughing. She's like, "Let me call him. I'm gonna call Bull. It's weird that he not right at the door." So she called Bull. He don't answer. So she comes over to me and she knock on the side door. So she go over the crib. I'm with her. She knocking on the side door. She yelling his name. Nothing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm like, yo, like, I don't know, like, I'm not trying to drop these groceries back off. So she was like, let me call the wife. Calls the wife on the way home, and the neighbor's like, yo, I got your groceries. I got the guy out here. Like, just like take the groceries, take them to your house, and I'll pick them up when I get home. She's like, okay, cool. So she got off the phone with the lady. She's like, yo, this happens all the time. Each other. This shit happens all the time. I was like, all the time? She's like, yeah, bro, people always getting each other's packages or something like that. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, y'all need to be better. Need to be fucking better. She's like, I got chips and snacks over here at my house for delivery guys. If you want to come over here and grab a snack or a drink or something, like, nah, I'm all
Mm-hmm.
right. I'm
Yeah,
good.
that's a setup, bro.
Appreciate you. She's like, you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
good. I gotta make other trips. And she's like,
She
okay,
got
have a good
10
one.
dead delivery boys in her basement, bro.
That's the first time I thought I was possibly, but this is also you watch too many fucking.
You
I
thought you were
thought
going to get sucked
maybe
off? Thought she was
maybe
trying to
maybe
chrome
I
your
don't know why you
knob?
bringing me over there. I don't know why you bringing me over, but she was a nice little. I'm not saying nice as in like figure wise, like she was just nice. She was polite. Clearly, I mean, she
Mm-hmm.
came over to the property, help me out.
So, yo, thank you. Thank
But
you. I'll plow you because of that. Thank you. Thank you for showing me some
no, I
kindness.
won't. I won't. The second time was I was with Colleen. I'm doing deliveries, and it was at one of the hotels by the airport, and it said leave it. Um, it had said leave it in the like the mail room, lobby room at the lobby, right? But like call. So I call and I'm like, hey, I'm out in the lobby with your food. I'm about to leave it with the front desk, and she was like, can you bring it upstairs? I was like, I guess I can.
Bum,
I mean, I don't,
bum.
have a reason not. She's like, okay, cool. I'm on the fourth floor, room, whatever, whatever. And I was like, okay, all
This
right,
is
cool.
how one of these movies are made, huh?
Right. That's how I'm like, oh shit. So I get in the elevator. I'm going up, and I'm thinking, I'm like, this is how niggas get fucked. I was like, okay, all right. Like, what do I do? Like, I got Colleen outside in the car with the fucking hazards on. Like, can I pull this nut off real quick? Like, if that's the case, and she's a baddie, like, I'm just running all these. I'm
Start
losing
cutting
my
a
mind.
hole in one of the boxes. Yo, do you want
So
your
I get,
pizza with sausage?
I get to the door, open it, and it's this black lady, middle-aged black lady, and I hear two kids in the fucking
Like, here
hotel
you
room
go.
screaming and shit. Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, thank you," and I was like, "Oh yeah, no, appreciate it." I was like, "Oh, all right, cool." And I definitely wasn't Definitely wasn't fucking in that scenario. Cool, cool, cool. I was like, but I gotta watch out for that though. That's a thing.
Yeah, it happens. There's stories out
That
there.
is
It
a
never happened to me, but there's
yeah.
stories out there.
Yeah, there's definitely stories. Like I did have the one chick wing. I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know about all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Trying to run
That
down
was
on you.
that was out in fucking Marcus Hook.
Just saw you pulling up in that Charger and trying to upgrade.
She was very nice,
Mm-hmm.
not physically, but like she was nice. Maybe with the wink. Oh,
All right. Well, that's enough for today. We can intervene in one of these. Go down memory lane on another episode. So, all right. Well, everybody have a great happy holidays. Hope you enjoyed this sit down hangout session between me and Jay.
hell yeah.
Anybody
Happy
wants to
holidays.
join, the link for the Discord will be in the description if you've made it this far. Happy holidays, happy New Year's, everybody. We'll be trying to get on Friday. So I don't know what your New Year's plans are, but wait, New Year's is Saturday or Sunday, right?
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same
situation.
setup.
Yeah.
So
Well, New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is Saturday, so we should be good for
we
a
should be
Friday.
good. So hopefully
Yeah,
anything crazy. We won't have all the crazy Christmas shit. So hopefully we'll be back on our normal schedule. We're not. Well, we're not. We can continue to do these on a Saturday, so not everybody's all fucking tired. We can figure out the new schedule. So, yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying it's a Saturday.
Oh, okay,
because it feels like a Saturday to me.
Oh, yeah, this definitely feels foreign. I don't have a day because I don't know, but this definitely feels foreign. Ooh,
yeah, it definitely feels a bit weird, but it feels good.
Ooh,
it feels good to be able to do it like not after a whole day of doing shit. So maybe we should mess around with the idea. But I got to get out of here. Baby's awake now. So, but if you made it this far, please like and subscribe. If you're on any of the other platforms, please go over to the YouTube. There'll be some video. So it's a little easier to put faces to voices and see some shit when we ever look up stuff and stuff like that. Let me know if there's any, hopefully the audio is maybe a little bit better. Probably not, but hopefully we'll be able to figure this shit out and hopefully in the next couple of weeks or a month or so. But as long as we're still doing it, I'm having fun doing it, so I don't give a fuck.
Fuck yeah. I just need a motherboard. I'll just have a much better time when I'm back on.
If somebody wants to gift Jay an Intel motherboard, it would be greatly appreciated. So.
It fucking would be. I'll fuck your mothers if you do.
On the front lawn, in the cold.
Yep.
When they need it the most.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Definitely keep people's moms warm.
Nah, keep them warm. All right, everybody. You guys have a great one. Have a happy holiday. We'll be back before the New Year's, hopefully. If not, we'll see you in 2023. Yeah. We're going to be doing big things. Hopefully next year. We're going to try and do some real big things.
Big things, big bitches. Fuck yeah.
Keep the bad bitches in Afghanistan in schools. Peace.
Right. See.